And good morning, people. Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. We are currently in Octagonia. After saving the hero, the Luminary's father, King Erwin, last time, from doom and gloom, essentially. The Gloomivore, feeding on the despair that, well, he didn't know what happened to his wife, to his son, to Jade, when Dundrasil fell. He's now with Eleanor, having seen the Luminary as we have saved him. As for us, we're in Octagonia. We are here looking for Jade. Octagonia has changed. It's now a casino rather than a coliseum. And it seems very peaceful, actually, which is strange, actually. I've come over to the orphanage because I do want to go back in the other direction anyway. Because the shops have changed in here, and there are people around, and a few other things like this Draki. Extra special roulette tables in the casino up top. Yeah, those will be important for us. Not now, but later. As for who else is in here, Wambelina has made her way over to the cathedral. And also, the abominable showman is currently in Vince's room. So there are a few of the old MMA fighters around. How is this place still sort of monster free apart from that one Draki? Holy Aura. It's a chapel. Sure, the priest is a kid, but it's a chapel. As for the armor and weapon shops, there are actually some pretty decent improvements at this stage. Remember, I haven't really upgraded my equipment for a while. And things like this warrior shield, although it's not something I'm going to get, 10% block chance and a bit of elemental damage reduction, not bad. There's also the velvet cape, which is defense and charm, a lot of it on both. That might come in useful. There's the dragon mail. I believe I can make these now, but fire and ice reduction with flat out defense. And the wizard's robe, which I believe I can make as well, which gives you spell sealing protection and a bit of magical might. There's also the scholar's cap for a bit of magical might, magical mending. So yes, there are some pretty decent things in the shops. But I'm still holding back a little bit because I don't think I need them quite yet. Dragon's Bane, bonus damage to dragon family monsters. I can make this, so it's not completely necessary. Wormfang, again, dragon family monsters, parry chance attack. We're now getting to a point where this Wormfang is just flat out better than the Platinum Power Sword. even at lowest, at standard rank. So I'm needing to upgrade my greatsword on the hero at some point soon, if I'm going to keep up. But it's not going to be right now. Soulbreaker, dagger, which can reduce enemies' attack power. There's the Sage's Staff, which is just a massive improvement in magical might, magical mending, attack and MP absorption. And can protect people from breath attacks. Storm Spear. Attack, parry, chance, agility. Very nice. Again, I believe that's a flat out improvement over what I've got. Empress Whip, I really need to think about getting one of these because it's an improvement for Sylvando. And the Obliteratorizer. That's a name. Deals additional damage to machine monsters and is an improvement over the King's Axe. Plus it has critical attack chance. Yeah, it's 8 difference at standard. So it's a +5 improvement over with the +3 plus the additional critical chance that this gives. Yeah, that's a nice axe as well. So there's a lot of reason for upgrading, but I'm going to hold back still. I left you last time saying I was going to make a whole load of coins, a whole load of tokens in this place. I have done so. I said the slots are rigged in our favour. It's really not that hard to do so. But definitely there's a party going on up here, isn't there? Can I get past you guys? No, I guess not. That's perfectly fine. I have no reason to be over on this side anyway. Sure, you can chat to people, they're just having a time of it, I guess. But we need to talk to this Draki here, or Draki Ma. Special roulette tables, but VIP access only. But if we had, say, a love potion, we could give it to this Draki, and they would consider letting us pass. Luckily, you can win them. Well, you can win tokens to trade it in. And yeah, when I said I was making a load of token coins, 9,999,999, is that enough? It isn't? Well, unfortunately that's the maximum I can get, so yeah. But let's, before we pick up our love potion, and actually I'm going to buy quite a few of them, because it's actually useful for a lot of things, not just this particular part of the game. Let's see what other prizes there are. So for 1,000,000 tokens, we get a magic water. That's some very expensive water. But then again, you can make tokens and actually get a whole load of these for free, basically. Well, I bought what was it, 2,000 worth of tokens originally, and these are basically everything I can get. So I can get a lot of magic waters for free, basically, at this point. Or for that 2,000 gold I invested at the very start. It's not too bad. I've got 20 though. I don't think I'm going to need too many more, since 30 MP isn't really a great deal. But doesn't change the fact that you can get them for free, essentially. How about this 500,000 tokens? And we'll put it into the equipment bag. Box of shots. Yeah, you can probably see where this is going. How about the 100,000? $100,000 tokens for some horse manure. Okay, 50,000. Equipment bag. That was a cypress stick. And I'll find a one for 25,000. We'll put it in the item bag. It's a simple medicinal herb. Again, basically for free, essentially, because you can just go back and get yourself up to 9,999,999 tokens very easily. But I'm not going to spend that much time here for 38 hit point healing. The magic water is probably the only one that you might want to consider. But yeah, we're not going to do that. However, I do want a bunch of these. Let's say 35. Actually, we'll get 36. I don't really need that many, honestly. But I've got coins to spare. Excellent. Basically, love potions, we'll be using them in a few recipes later on in the game, so I'm picking them up now when they're basically free. Anyways, also, hello Tockle. While we're here, we might as well pick that up as well. Yeah, enjoy your love potion. Not entirely certain who you're going to give that to. There's plenty of succubats around. Maybe it's one of those. Heck, might be the Actually, it could be any of these. These monsters, they don't exactly judge by looks, do they? But we're now a VIP member. I'm glad we could be of assistance to you. Let's go up. Let's see if we can win it big in the roulettes.
We don't get many of your kind here. Well, don't worry. We'll look after you if you'll just follow me. Yoo-hoo! I've got some humans for you.
More lambs to the slaughter, eh?
Huh? Can it really be?
Jade? Yes, it can be.
Princess?
Hendrik, what's a man as dull as you doing in a place as lively as this, hmm? I suppose even fine, upstanding knights of the realm need a cheap thrill every now and again, eh? Well, are you ready to play?
But you...
What's the matter, Henny Wenny? Cat got your tongue? Is the king's little lapdog scared of a bit of fun? I've been pining for a puppy, as it happens. Maybe I'll choose you, if you sit up and beg like a good boy.
Jade, listen to yourself, lassie. What's happened to you? Stop all this nonsense and come with us, will you? In case you've forgotten, Mordegon's still out there. We need you.
Oh, be quiet, you doddery old fool. You're ruining the mood. Wow, Mordegon's still out there. Well, he can stay out there for all I care. I'm Boogers now. He's the only one that matters to me. My heart, my soul, my body. They're all his. Why in the world would I want to join your band of do-gooders? I'm happy here. Happy for the first time in my life.
You are a princess of Heliodor. You will behave like one. This den of iniquity is no place for a lady. You are coming with us.
I'm going nowhere, and you can keep your hands to yourself. What would you know about ladies anyway? Tell you what, why don't I give you a crash course? My foot crashing into your face. I'm going to enjoy this.
Jinxed Jade.
Are you ready to play?
She's not exactly herself, it seems.
Well, hello.
That isn't exactly what I wanted you to do, Hero, but I don't think this actually works on, to get that out, but that's fine. We want to... think we want to Starstruck her. Oh wow, that did pretty much nothing. Alright, spells, we are blunting.
Try this for size.
One of the things that really you need to worry about with Jinx Jade is she brings pretty much exactly what you think she does. She brings a whole lot of damage, more damage, more damage, plus a little bit of beguilement. So, yes, we want to make sure we are as defended as possible. And I think we definitely need a hustle dance.
Oh, Hanny Wanny.
My thanks.
And you've got attack down 1. Let's see if we can hit down on a defense as well. Nope, not that time. We'll just have to do it the other way then. Sap. Femme Fatale. Pretty much, as you've seen, it's all pure damage. We need to make sure we're ahead of it. Luckily, Sylvando can do that. I do want to up the hero's attack power though, so we may be more. We very well may be oomph in this turn, and multi-healing on Rab. For you, let's double up our buff. And multi-heal.
My thanks.
And this fight shouldn't be lasting too much longer. Let's Unbridled Blade. Do I need anything else here? Probably not. Let's assemble. So the real big trick to this particular fight is just make sure her attack's down, your defenses are up. She doesn't do anything more than beguilement and pure damage. As long as you can defend yourself against those, you're perfectly fine. And I think you're just going to attack normally.
Look, don't touch. Are you ready?
And of course you get completely enraptured by that. You're just going to defend, Hendrik. We want some health back.
Cheers!
And Zamel. Actually, no, we want Sap. Actually, no, we want Blunt. We want your attacking. We don't want you hitting too hard with your attacks.
Well,
And there we go. There goes Jinx Jade. 2,500 experience
The
points,
great Sylvando grows even greater.
but no money. There's Umphal. Excellent. That is going to make things a little bit easier going forward. Can we do anything with those 8 points? Nothing really that I can see that I want right now.
Come on now, lassie. That's enough foolishness. Come along with us, will ye?
Oh dear. Well, isn't this awkward? You appear to have nobbled my #1 croupier. I suspect that means you don't know who you're dealing with. Let me introduce myself. I am Booga, Spectral Sentinel, Breaker of Hearts, Smasher of Heads.
We've heard of him, right? Oh! He's the one who turned Octagonia into such a silly spectacle! Honey, you have no taste.
Oh, Jade, my pretty little kitty cat. Look what the nasty people did to you. King Booga will punish them, you'll see.
Step away from the princess, fiend. She is coming with us.
You've come to steal away my pretty, have you? No, 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 that just won't do. Not after I went to all the trouble of putting her under my spell. Do you think it was easy turning such a lovely girl into a horrible monster?
You can turn humans into monsters? Does that mean all the others are they?
Of course! Jade wasn't my first, you know. All my lovely girls used to be human, and the boys too. There's nothing like making a monster out of a smug human who thinks they've beaten the house. That soon wipes the smile off their faces, let me tell you.
Now listen here, you. Jade's coming with us. You'll be using her for no more of your nefarious nonsense.
Oh dear, I'm afraid my casino has a zero-tolerance policy towards troublemakers. I would throw you out, but I'd rather crush you to a pulp.
That's fine. Feelings mutual.
Accept your fate.
So, Booga. This is a real fight. Jinx Jade is dangerous. You can't take her lightly because she will wear you down. That's her main thing. She comes out with damage, full damage, more damage, make you use your healing spells, make you use your MP, ready for this particular fight against Booga, one of the Spectral Sentinels. That's why I stopped really using MP at the end, unless I absolutely had to. Sylvando getting a level up at the end, really helpful because we're going to need his healing.
Do not give in.
As well as that Umful, which is also going to be very, very helpful. Great Sword Guard.
Look into my eye. Fresh.
That's Beguilement, and as much as I would like to up the hero's attack, I'd rather not have Beguilement happen. Spell, we are going to first sap you. Oh wow.
I see.
Yeah, Booga is a beguiling machine, honestly. He does extremely well, and having Sylvando beguiled is not what I want. Not in the slightest. He's the one I
You must
want
protect yourself.
removing that status. Do I have any way Befuddle that removes confusion? Not. But that not Beguilement. Let's retry Sap here.
I almost feel bad about this.
There we go. That's nice, Sylvando. But you're still beguiled. Booga's attack defenses are really high. His magic is really high. So his physical isn't really that good. It's really his magical and his defenses which are top notch. Thank you for the parry. Rab, we're going to need a multi-heal from you because Sylvando's job is going to be to fool the hero.
I'm not done yet.
And this definitely helps. Oh, pet power. We've got so many here. Fight Fantastic, which is okay here, but not necessary. Zero Zone. Free magical spells. That's impressive. A few turns of normal hitting and then the solar flare. That sounds good. And there's also always Giga Burst, which requires all four party members to be pepped up. Let's just go with the Unbridled Blade at the moment. Let's do a few attacks.
Look into my eye.
Sobering Slap on Hendrik.
Snap out of it!
You are needing to heal yourself more than anything else, Rab. And looks like Rab... That wasn't great. Let's hope we've got one more turn in with Rab's. Okay, we still do have Pep. Yeah, let's go scrap metal again. Everyone should be coming out of dancing now. Yep. So, hustle dance.
My thanks. Bow down to King Booga.
And as much as I would like to do Soda Fair, I don't believe we can because Rab is currently dancing.
Carried away there.
Luckily, he's out of it and he can initiate it. So, Solar Flare. Oh, it decreases lightning damage. Yeah, we're pretty much done now. Booga's defense is down, my attack is up, he's in red. One or two more hits. One of them.
Victory!
So Booga, very, very dangerous, honestly, I feel. Because you might be coming into this fight weakened because of Jade. And he's a tricky one. He doesn't fight straight up. He has Frizz, which is really powerful, but he has a lot of abilities that can just stop you. Beguilement is a big one, and dancing is another one. And he's got a lot of ways to stop you from dealing your damage. He's got a high defensive score naturally. His normal attacks aren't that great, but he can be very tricky. So Booga, yeah, probably the hardest boss fight we've had so far. In terms of abilities that are coming at me. 15,000 experience points, 20,000 gold. Now you know why we didn't get too much from Jade. It was all here. Hendrik with a level, and same with Rab. Anything we can do with that? Rab, I'm still needing to see what I can do there. But for Hendrik, we need one more point for that defense plus 30. Of course we do. It's always 1 point.
I don't feel right. My spell. No, it's weakening.
Where am I? Hendrik? All of you, what's going on?
Oh, it hurts. It's not fair. The house always wins, doesn't it? I am Booga, brightest and most beautiful of the spectral sentinels.
You. Booga. Yes. Now I remember. I remember everything, in fact. Have your wicked way with me, would you? Allow me to return the favor. With interest.
Well, there's a green orb. Also a glimpse.
Oh.
Into a
Princess,
useful ability of Jade.
You're...
Looks like there's still a little of the old monster in me. Something tells me it's going to come in handy.
Revamp.
I'm so sorry. You must have been so worried about me.
Ah, dinna give it a second thought, lassie. You're safe and sound now. That's the important thing.
Princess, my behavior was unforgivable. I do not ask for forgiveness. I ask only that you understand that all I do that the Lord of Shadows might be defeated.
What kind of way to say hello is that, Henny Winnie? Less of the nightly nonsense, or I'll have to spank you.
Oh,
Oh, I'm only joking. Thanks for always being there, Hendrik. I mean that. And as for you, something's changed since I last saw you. You seem tougher. Here, I think you'd better have this.
We might be needing that.
I found it on my travels, and I've been trying to track you down to give it to you ever since. You already know how it works. Maybe one of those columns of light out at sea will open up some new horizons. Right, we've got more friends to find, and an evil overlord to beat. Don't you think we'd better get going?
So Jade is back. And with Revamp and her extended character builder. most importantly, we have saved Octagonia. And well, yeah, those tokens I had didn't actually exist. They weren't real. You might be thinking, well, if they weren't real in the first place, but I got a whole lot of them. We'll come back to Jade in just a moment. But if I got a whole load of them, what was stopping me from, say, going over to Port of Valor and using all these fake coins? Well, let's show it, shall we? I'm in Port of Valor. I have all the coins that I had, all the tokens, and that I had before. Don't think I can actually show how many I've got in this particular thing, but it's just before I started this part. So I've got the 9,999,999 coins, tokens. So what was stopping me from coming over here, picking up a bunch of things? This lady, actually. The staff are busy polishing all the tokens. Happens once per year, and yeah. They've put this in so you don't abuse it. You can't come into Port of Valor and use the fake tokens, because the real ones over here in Port of Valor are being polished. Sounds as good a reason as any to me, honestly. So, now that we know why that was the case, let's look into Jade a little bit more. With her newfound ability. Revamp. Unleashes her inner demon for a few turns. It lasts pretty much the same as a normal buff, so around about 5 turns, and costs 16 MP. But what it does, it increases her strength, her charm, pretty much all of her abilities. For 16 MP. It is actually really good. It's the only skill that she learns naturally, if you can call being possessed by one of the big bad evil monsters natural. So yes, that is her new thing, and her character builder has now been filled out in full. Fisticuffs has a few new things, bit more HP here. Miracle Moon, which is 5 quick random targeted kicks, which restores HP. Really nice self-survival technique. We will be going up to get that. Spear-wise, Crushed Ice 4 times in quick succession with Frost Infused Spear, does ice damage. So, and it's got attack power plus 30, which is we will be wanting at some point. In her charm, in her allure, charm plus 40, Pink Typhoon, Turbulent Twister that can beguile all enemies. This hits the entire field, and it's based mostly off of her charm. This is why you really do want charm on Jade as a stat, because most of her, some of her best skills actually are over in her allure line. Pink Typhoon is special. It is really good. Get her a very high charm score as well as her high attack score, and Pink Typhoon decimates entire groups, entire battles. It is expensive at 16 MP, but I will be aiming for that first. And I'll be getting an additional 40 charm on the way with that 14. With these two. I'll then likely be heading up to Miracle Moon, and then finishing out her spears. We are going to be avoiding the claw line until her very last thing. And so yeah, it's going to be Pink Typhoon, then Miracle Moon, and then most likely finishing up everything on the spear line. Yeah, having that is good as well. Extra charm there. Yeah, everything here. Jade's Tree, you really want a lot of points, honestly. She's very starved for skill points because you're wanting to go in 3 different lines. The Allure, Fisticuffs, and your choice between Spears and Claws. My choice is Spears, but some people do prefer the Claws. Some people just leave her barehanded and let her just do a whole load of damage that way. That is an option with Jade. We should have been given... Oh no, we don't have it. We don't have the hair raising suit. That hasn't been added in. There's our Scarlet Slayer, which is the outfit, the battle dress I bought in Angular. So, good look for her, I feel. Actually, I think we're going to go with that one. But I need to look into what I can give her, because the Lightning Lance is still good, but I think we can do better. I need to check if there's any upgrades on her armor that we can do. Her accessories are pretty much set at this moment in time, but everything else is up in the air. And she will likely be coming in for Rab, I would say. Between Hendrix, Ovando, Jade and the hero, we should be fine. Rab, the same sort of things apply. I'm not too convinced that he's a great character. He's good. He's got a number of good things, but yeah. So yeah, next time more Dragon Quest XI. I do believe the casino is out of order at the moment. Or maybe it's not. apparently the Octagonia Casino is already open. I thought it didn't open for a little bit. Just so they could tidy up. What sort of prizes do they have here? They've got love potions for 100 tokens, but I've got plenty of them now. I don't need any more. Bow ties. No real defense, but a lot of charm. Your very own Aegis of Illusions. Might as well pick up that for the Ethereal Shield. Molten globules, you get them from metal slimes, so I don't think I want the cheat sheet, but I might look into that one later. Mardi Gras outfit, don't need one of those, I've got one. Scandalous swimwear, which is for the girls. It's a costume piece. Well, this one's for Jade only. No defense, which is really surprising for some Scandalous swimwear, but a whole bunch of charm. Peerless parade costume, don't need a second one of those. And Baron's Bell. Huh. Twinkling tuxedo. Lots of defense, lots of charm. That's actually pretty good for Sylvando. Shimmering dress. Essentially the same thing, but for the ladies. Happy hat. And the Grignum Whip. Full damage will be dealt to all foes. Oh! Attack, power and charm. That's a lot of coins that I don't have, but would be nice. And as much as I'm is that Golden Boy up on the stage? It is. Hello, you two. Was it you two that was fighting in this corner of the Musafas? It might have been, actually. I am looking for one thing before I leave. You can probably guess what it is. Is it up top? It might be up top. Ah, there you are. Is it you? Yep, Puff Puff. Okay. as for this place, yeah, I will be coming back here. I do want to get a whole load of coins, and it involves this thing. Nothing to do with it now. Slots, not going to be using them at all anymore. It's going to be looking at that thing over there and this table here. But yeah, that's everything for now. We've seen Jade, we know the casino's open. Next time we are... I'm not entirely certain where we're going next. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. We should be heading over to Arboria, but I need to figure out if that's actually where I want to go. Because there's still 3 characters out there I don't know about. I know there's one in Arboria, but the other 2, I'm not entirely certain where they are. So yeah, next time I'm gonna make a decision where we're going. I'm not entirely certain yet. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.